Matt. Oh, this is an Arvika, friends, eh? This is a beautiful, beautiful Arvika. Here's an Arvika, okay? This is what Arvika does. Look, friends. You see what I'm talking about? You see that? That's an Arvika, and that's where the scale is, right there. I think a few of you know what I'm talking about right now. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually beautiful. This is going to tarnish up really nice. Okay. This is a fella named Matt as well. The axe is built. He wanted a little chunk of leather. You remember when I did that little leather case thing there? Just the protector thing? He wants one on there. It's a wall hanger. He's not going to use it. It is a wall hanger. So we're gonna use some leather here. I got some nice little leather pieces, and we're gonna make him a little leather sheath. That's going on today. Over to the side, and see, this is kind of cool, friends. We've got we got a couple different layers that we can put the camera. You know what I mean? So what I'm doing right now for my buddy Matt, he wanted me to restore. Sorry, friends. He wanted me to restore his. I'm gonna talk quieter. I usually yell. I yell. I'm not gonna yell today. That way the echo will stay down. Check it out. See what I mean? Woo! So I'll just talk quiet like this, and it'll be much nicer. I am in no hurry. I am at peace. I am in no hurry. I am at peace. So, we are making strictly for aesthetics only. Nothing to do with protecting nothing, because it ain't going to happen. Trust me. We're going to darken this leather up with a little Obenaufs. Soften it up. It'll go much nicer with the axe, the wood. You see what I mean? This color, like, look. See? You see what I'm saying? It's going to be very nice, actually. And it softens the leather. It supples it up a bit to work with. I like it myself. We're not going to get all crazy, but we are going to make this darker. And what I'm going to do is I put stuff underneath it. You know what I mean? To roughen it up, I put stuff underneath. Hope you guys can see this. If you can't, I'll move you. But I think you can. So this is, again, strictly for aesthetic view, hanging on the wall for Mr. Matt Tuplin. Matt's a good guy. He's been to the house a couple times. He lives on the island here. How are you, Matt? How's your family? I hope you're well. Hope you're real well. Because there's two ways we can go, friends. There's well and not so well, right? So I'm going to choose well myself. And even when I'm not so well, I try to investigate why. And if I can figure it out within a short order, I change it. But if I can't figure it out, I just live in it. It's just the way it is. So this is coming up really nice. I work it in with my hands. But then what I do, friends, is I like the leather to look a little bit beaten up. So all I'm doing is just rubbing Obenaufs into this right now. That's all I'm doing. Get it all kind of worn and dirty and little bits of grit in it from what's on here. Yeah, you can see it. It's bits of sawdust. So now that it's pretty saturated, friends, now that it's pretty saturated, what I do now is I put something under it. Could be a little piece of wood. So now what I'll do is I'll grab a rag. Man, I tell you, this bunker is it's pretty special, friends. It's really special. Nobody bugs me in here, in and out of the carport. The only thing I do miss is Chester. You see, I do. I miss Chester rocking around in here. So, yeah. So, there we go. Now, so what I do, where's my special hammer? Oh, I can't believe it. just a piece of wood. There we go. What is that? Son of a freaking gun. Oh, that's what it is. Here we go. So now I just put some of this, little bits of this and that underneath. Here we go. Incredible. And I put it underneath and then I smack it with a hammer, friends. See, there's another piece there. It's perfect, perfect. Another little piece there. Now, I put it raw side down, finished side up. And I give it a couple of taps and hits. And it roughens it up. Not a ton. There we go. You can even give it the odd beat with a hammer. Poke here and there. And I roughen it up a little, friends. That's all I do. Couple little marks. Give it a rub again. Kind of roughen it up. It's starting to look good now. Starting to look a little rough. I know that's loud on you guys. I understand. But it's only for a minute. Let's put this piece of steel under here and get this. There we go. There's a little tear in it. Another little hit. Good. Yeah, good. So now it's actually got little beating tears and beats. It looks roughed up now. I don't want it to look new. That's not the program. And I give it one more hit of this. And we'll see if Matt likes it, friends, okay? We'll get back to you guys in a flash. Friends, listen to the click on this old leather punch. Listen to the power of it. Listen. I love old tools. I freaking love them. I mean, look at my desk. Everything's old. So, hole size. Take a look at how big your leather is. Right? I've got a couple different sizes of leather here. I think I'll probably end up, I might go with the darker. I think I'm going to go with this darker leather. I like it on there. Or maybe split it up with the, geez, actually that does look good with that. Kind of picks up. What would you guys do? Would you do this? Or would you do the dark leather? Which one would you guys do? I think I'm going to go with the lighter leather. It picks up the wood. That's what I'm going to do, friends. Yes, sirree. Let's do it. Let's go with it. Okay, so that's a pretty small little piece of leather. That's good, and it's tougher. This stuff's tougher than that other stuff. Over in Freakin'. Oh, you guys can stay on. Let's do that. Let's just see. I'll just put that in there like that. I'm actually going to pop that one size up. Not the biggest, the second to biggest. And we're going to crack holes now. About a quarter of an inch in, I find. I just come in a little bit, not a ton. And I don't do too many. Because you don't want it to rip. There's one. There we go. Old school. Yeah, I like it. Drop down an inch, one. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 5, maybe 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Right there. Here we go. So you guys don't need to see the rest. That's just what I'm going to do. I always kind of just pull it up past like that so I know that I'm through. Talk to you in a minute. Quick recap on the boat. Filing. I'm running full house here, but you know, things go, you'll get onto something, you'll do something for a while, and then sometimes you'll slip back into your old ways or whatever. This is just a quick little thing to show you guys kind of what that looks like. The boat. One. That's it. Gullet is done. Literally. Now, you go to where your straight up angle is. This chain is a little bit loose. I'm just giving it a little touch up. It's a touch loose to be filing. But see the boat? Boom. Like I'm onto the driver link. Give that file a twist now and again and get it out of it so you're not wearing a spot out in it. And if you're not comfortable with the boat yet, to get the gullet, literally you can just go like this, friends. Just see the angle of that? Just go down and then slowly start straightening out your file. That will also pull your gullet out. Same deal. But I just thought I'd do a quick little recap on what the file's doing, so you can see from an angle there, see from a different angle. That's it. And I'm doing it a little bit exaggerated so you can see, but that is the motion. It hurts nothing. It's the way to do it. Look at this. Look at the hook you get. That's not extreme or outrageous. That's how they come from the factory. That's what they look like. That's how they send them out. So why shouldn't we make it the same? Here's the one I just filed. So I mean, getting that hook out is just the way to go, I think. Over in freaking Utskis, have yourself a grundo for a days. And 6. So there we go. So you can see what I've done. I've given it a little beating. I want it to look a bit beat up. There's some scratches on it. I grabbed a nail and I kind of, do you know what I'm saying, friends? I roughed it up. I did not want it looking new, like a new piece of leather on the axe. I want the axe to look old. Now I give this a little go with the sorry friends, with the Obanoffs as well, okay? And this is strictly, again friends, I stress, this is strictly for aesthetics only. That's all it is. So I'm just going to give the leather itself, I'll put a little Obanoffs on there and I'll just pull it through. I'll just pull it through like this. And that'll put a little of the Obies on there. The Obi-Nobis. Obi-Wan Kenobi-offs, right? For our Star Wars fans. Obi-Wans. That's it. So I'll just do that. I'll get that lubed up and I'll bring you back when we're putting her on over in freaking Utski. She cuts, eh? Okay, friends, this is kind of a, I just revert back to how I tie my, I'm going to bring you guys down a little lower with a little bit of a view here, a good view. I just want you guys to see what's going on. Okay, so you can see me lacing this now. Let's put you up a little bit higher. I just use little things I got kicking around like this here. This should just give you guys the right view right there. Okay, friends? You can see what's going on. So when I tie these, friends, when I do these, I don't tie them up like a regular boot lace. How I do it, because how you tie a regular boot lace is you go underneath, right? So you'd take from this side, right? You would take from here now, and you would come under, and you would go like this, right? And you would push this through here, and you would start lacing your boot. I don't do that. What I do is I come across, I go across, and I come over top, friends, okay? I come over top like this. And there's a reason for it, and I'll tell you what it is. Let's get this over going this way. I'll tell you what it is. Where's my other one? There it is there. So now I take the other side. It can actually stay there over top. So now I come out and I go over top, you see? And then back through like this, okay? So our laces are underneath. They're underneath, and I'll show you why I do this. And you will understand that it is a good thing to do. Now, so again, we come over top, bring her tight. Every time I do that, I come off on the bottom. It's because I got it upside down for you guys. Okay, so now we come here, straight up and down, over top. So you come outside and over top. Outside, over top, may as well just go on here. We got 2 more to do. We'll get this. Okay, over top, grab this one. It's underneath, that's fine. We go over top, out here. Done. Our last one, we'll go over top. Sorry, friends, you can see. So I'm coming over top. You guys understand. I know you do. We go. Hey, I did that one right, didn't I? And we come over top, and we're done. Remember, friends, this is only for aesthetics. And look at how good that looked, that choice I chose with the lighter color. It picks in with the wood. I really like it. Now, we're going to turn this. I can put you guys back up here now, because you're cool and you need to be up high in the air and see that beautiful tree. Now, so here it is. This looks really good. It looks really good. I'm glad I roughed it up. I truly am. Okay, so now you do it however you want. I just stand it up and I slide it down. Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you this. Now listen up to me. I told you that, didn't I? Listen, friends. You saw what I did with the lacing, correct? I got to remember to talk quieter. Remind me, friends, okay, in the videos, until we get some space filling the air up here. Okay, I might even put some egg cartons in. There's our Ovenoffs. We're going to slide that to its new home. We're going to take our axe. We're going to put our axe back. And all these little tools, friends. I don't use many tools for my craft. I truly don't. Look. I have options, but I don't use many tools. So I'm not going to be putting them away. Do you know what I mean? They stay right there. That's my tools. This is freaking so cool having this shop. I'm freaking so grateful for this thing right now. Look at it outside, friends. Friends, look at it. Look at it, is freaking ripping. It's ripping. Do you want to see what my old workshop was like? Let's go. I'll take you there right now. Come on. Let's go. Oh, geez. Ooh, it's... Nick wanted me to go help him cut some trees down today at the... I'll show you my old shop. For those of you who don't know. Here it is here. I'm undercover. Absolutely, I'm undercover. But here it is. This is where we used to work, friends. Right here. And, well, if I had long hair, it would be blowing sideways like that right now. It's going that way. So my point is, it's just freaking ugly and cold and wet in here. And sometimes when it's really bad, water comes in. It's just not the greatest, but it's all I ever knew. So I never complained. To me, it was like right on. But yeah, tough to, and I got a plan for a gutter too. I got a cool plan for a gutter. Look at us, friends. I can't, it's so warm in here. Almost feel like crying. Thank you. Thank you all so much for your help on this. Truly. God. So, I just put you up on the ledge here. That's all. So now, back to this axe thing for my buddy. I might put you guys up here now. I'll put you guys up here. I need a little half, oh, I know what I'll use. I'll use the Oganoffs. That's what I'll use. I'll use the Obies, because that gets us up a little higher, but not too high. Oh, would you look at that, friends. Come on, come on. I need to take this in and go edit and see where, you know, where we end up, right? That's what I'm going to do. So now, okay, I'm really glad I chose this lighter string. Now, because I went over top and underneath with this thing, watch what happens. Look, it doesn't loosen off. It doesn't loosen off. So now, look at it. You don't even have to tighten it up. You have to actually loosen it off. Friends, this is the stuff. I'm not kidding you. Over top and underneath. Over top and underneath. Remember that for projects like this. So now, I'm just going to literally, I'm going to work this thing down. It's not loosening off, friends. Hey, would you look at that? A vise. Oh, a carpenter's vise in my shop. Well, well, well. Would you imagine this, friends? Can you imagine? This is going to be incredible. And now I don't have to yard and pull on the freaking strings. You know what I mean? I'm stoked with this, friends. It's going to be so tight and deadly. I love this stuff. I love when it works out like this. If you want, you can grab yourself a little set of needle nose or pliers that you can get a good little pull on, and you can work it down. If you like, I'm just going to work it down by hand. It'll come. It'll stretch a bit, and then I'll pull it down. Oh, friends, this is wicked. So I'm just going to continue to work it down, but look at how tight it is, because I started up here. And I don't know if you've ever, look at it. It's freaking so snug. I can't move it down, and I'm not having to pull on it or do anything. It's a really good little method, friends. Okay, I'm going to carry on. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, we're pretty much there, friends. I basically just snugged her up. It's not brain science, friends. There's no real tricks, but there are little things that help. And I've just basically, once I got, and it's tight, friends. And the nice thing, friends, about tightening up and doing that lacing method that I showed you is that you don't, you basically don't have to reef on the leather and risk breaking through one of your eyes that you put in there, because this is old school. There's no eyelets or anything, but it's the same. You can break them. This is frickin' tight, friends. I mean tight. And it's because I worked it down the narrower part of the handle. I'm actually quite tickled with this, to be honest with you. I really like it. And I'm not Mr. Frozen Gimmicks, you guys know that. But he asked for this, and I'm happy I did it for him. I'm very happy I did it for him, actually. Yeah, I am. So, here, let's make sure we get you guys not up in the sunlight. I know those lights are bright. Actually, speaking of that, let's do this. Let's do this for part of the video, and let's just see, right? Let's see. Why not? So what we could do is we could do this. You see? So that probably puts a little light on my face, I would reckon. Well, let's see what these different things look like in the bunker, and we'll all talk about it in the community section of the YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, you got the headings, videos, you know, they took out discussion and put in community. And you friends, you've been over there, some of you. Let's start working that part of this channel, friends. Let's do it. You guys want to talk about stuff or mention things, or let's do it. Actually, who was it? Oh, actually, it was my buddy, Robert Cupp. He talked about maybe going over there and investigating that thing. So that's a good thing. So let's use that, friends, shall we? Yeah. I'm pretty tickled with my little freaking efforts here. Very tickled. So I'll probably just snip them off, you know, somewhere where there's a couple little things leaning. Pretty simple, friends. So I like it. I like it a lot. Warm enough. Now you turn the fan off and just leave the heater on. Haha, I like it. Good, we're done. I like it a lot. I really like it. I got her scuffed up, a couple of gnarly little nicks and knocks in her, and hey friends, I like it. I do. Over and out. Thanks, Matt.